So you're thinking about moving to Jacksonville, Florida? Well, today we are in the Riverside 5 Points area of Jacksonville. We are on something that they call the North Bank, which is the north bank of the St. Johns River. This is the St. Johns River behind me here. Wow, right? So there's a lot of different styles of homes and architecture and history in this area. Of course, you have a condo living over here, condo living over here, and today I'm going to show you 3 different historic homes at 3 different price points here in the Riverside 5 Points area. I want to give you a little bit of information about this area that I'm at right now. This is actually a public pier, public floating pier. It's on a first come, first served basis, but you could actually bring your boat in here, moor it, tie it up, and go have fun in the Riverside 5 Points area. I'll turn the camera around, show you a couple interesting things. So I'm at the Riverside Art Market here in Riverside in Jacksonville, Florida. This happens every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and it pretty much happens rain or shine. The reason I say rain or shine is because we are under the legs under the top of the Fuller Warren Bridge. Literally the Fuller Warren Bridge, I-95 is over our heads, and this is all shaded. There's a nice breeze here. The river's right like back this way. If you want information about it, they actually have an information booth right over here behind me. But pretty much everything that you think of as art, they have it covered in here. They have pickles, they have coffee, they have artists that do paintings and sketches. Pretty much anything that you can classify as art, they have it here. Whether it's something that you eat or draw, or even for your pets, they have it. So I guess they have pet art here too. But they have all types of culture covered in here, all types of styles covered in here. It's pretty cool. I'm going to walk around a little bit more in here. I think I'm going to grab a coffee and I'm going to head over to 5 Points. But wanted you to see, oh, and they got vinyl here too. Who doesn't love vinyl? So we're going to head out right now. So I'm on the Fuller Warren pedestrian and bicycle bridge that was just dedicated this year in 2023. Bicyclists just went by. Runners went this way. So we got boaters back here on the St. Johns River. You got San Marco over here, Riverside over here, and a pretty spectacular view of the Jacksonville skyline right over here. And I don't know if you can see it, but barely back that way through those buildings is another blue bridge. And that's the Hart Bridge, and that's spelled H-A-R-T, Hart Bridge. Pretty cool, right? Let's go. So I'm going to give you Jay's Living in Jacksonville inside scoop on my favorite places that I like here in the 5 Points area. I really love homespun kitchen, delicious, healthy, and fast. They have seating indoors. They have this pergola type seating outdoors, and it's a locally owned restaurant, and they do have one in Atlantic Beach as well. Homespun kitchen. And of course, if you like pizza like I do, you're gonna pick out certain spots that you favor. This is one of my favorites, Biggie's Pizza. They do have a location in Jacksonville Beach as well, but they serve pizza by the slice. Of course, you can get whole pies, but the slices here they're big, like Biggie's. Big, very good. Check it out, Biggie's Pizza. This is another one of my favorites, the Sunray Cinema. It's a vintage theater, movie theater. Of course, you can have a meal, snack, beverages, popcorn, all that stuff right there in your seat at the Sunray Cinema. Check it out. So this is another one of my faves, Hawker's Asian Street Food. Check it out. They got all the panels open, enjoying the Florida fall, which is when I'm filming it at this point in time. But yeah, Asian street food. If you like small plates, fusion, noodles, ramen, all that kind of stuff, mochi ice cream, check it out. Asian street food, hawkers. And when I want coffee or some type of a caffeinated concoction or a delicious treat, I check out Brew. Brew, their motto is not so bad. It's pretty good if it's not so bad, right? But it's open from 7:30 to 4:30, 7 days a week. Highly recommend them. Brew here in 5 Points. And we're in the Riverside area, 5 Points area at our first stop. And of course you're hearing the wonderful music of a chainsaw. I don't know how I always have that look. Chainsaws and blowers, they always find me on filming day. But check out in this neighborhood, you have these beautiful bungalows on the street. This brick home behind me here has these gorgeous brick archways over the windows. So that's what you're gonna see pretty much on these streets. You know, there's no homeowners association, there's no CDD, so there's no rental restrictions. You know, you can do an Airbnb. Some of the homes, you will see something that says RAP, that stands for Riverside Area Preservation Society. They do control some of the architectural changes that you can make to the home. So they want to try to keep that historical vibe and feel, you know, consistent throughout the area. So the sky's not the limit on renovations, but you can definitely do quite a few and bring them up to date. So behind me here is our first one. This one was built in 1938. The price on this one is $339,900. You can see it's on a corner lot. It's full brick. They have a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom home. Again, 1,320 square feet. They've renovated the roof, the HVAC, the wiring. The list is very, very long on what they've done to this home. It's pretty much turnkey and ready to go. But we're gonna put some photos up, you know, from Realtor.com and cycle through those so you can see what the inside looks like. Let's go. And we are at stop number 2 here in Riverside, 5 Points. I want to show you this next gorgeous home behind me here. This one's built in 1922, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 2,681 square feet. Again, electrical, plumbing, roof, all been totally updated. Amazing home. Want to show you some of the neighbors' houses. So across the street you have this gorgeous bungalow. 2-story over here, another brick bungalow over here. But yeah, check this one out. We're gonna put up some interior photos from Realtor.com so you can see the inside of this one too. Let's go. So now we're at stop number 3 here in Riverside, 5 Points, and we're actually very close to 5 Points and very close to the shops of Avondale. Look at this amazing apartment, vintage apartment building, full brick behind me here. Lots of cyclists go around in this area. But I wanted to show you this house right here across from me. This one was built in 1909. It's a 6-bedroom, 5-bathroom home. 4,796 square feet. The asking price on this one is $759,000. It's 3 levels, and it even has a separate apartment. So super cool vintage home here in Riverside. We're gonna put up some photos from realtor.com, cycle through those so you can see the inside, and beautiful neighbors' homes as well. But let's take a look at the inside of this one. Let's go. So we're in front of the Cheek Mansion, also known as the Cheek Castle. It's one of the nicest mansions in all of Jacksonville. This was actually built between 1928 and 1929. It was built for Mr. Cheek, who was the head of the Cheek Neal Coffee Company, which later evolved into Maxwell House. And I don't know if you know this, but Maxwell House actually has a plant in downtown Jacksonville. But this is an example of the Jacobean revival architectural style, and it looks quite European to me. I don't know what you think. It has really nice gardens. Of course, we're on the St. Johns River again, and we've got beautiful downtown Jacksonville back this way. But yep, check it out. Cheek Mansion, Cheek Castle. Let's go. I hope you enjoyed today's tour of vintage homes here in the Riverside 5 Points area of Jacksonville, Florida. And I didn't try to hide that it's fall. It's wonderful, wonderful time of year here in Northeast Florida. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly. My contact information is in the description as well as the comments section below. I'm Jay Wike. I'm a local real estate agent. And until next time, I hope to see you around Jacks.